I'm Roxana. In this video, I will show you how to create a lamp that turns an LED on and off when we touch a piece of conductive material. This project is based on the concept of body capacitance to build and to activate a capacitive sensor. Body capacitance is a physical property of the human body that makes it act as a capacitor by storing up an electrical charge. Before building the circuit, we need to install the capacitive sensor library that has been implemented to help us by simplifying the code. Follow the instructions on page 137 of the project's book to install the library. We will use an LED that will act as a lamp, 2 resistors, 1 megaohm and 220 ohm, and a metal foil that will increase the sensitivity of the sensor and will act as a Touchy detector. You can usually use a piece of aluminum foil that you can find in your kitchen. Now let's build the circuit. Make sure your board is not connected to the computer. I will connect the LED to pin 12 and then the cathode to the short leg to ground using a 22 ohm resistor. Then I connect digital pins 2 and 4 to the board with a mega ohm resistor. I will add a long jumper wire to connect it to the same row as pin 2. Make sure the wire extends away from the breadboard. It will be the touch sensor. As we can see, there's no light connected to 5 volts. This is because we will use the library in the code, which will allow us to create a capacitor from the pins 2 and 4 and the mega ohm resistor. This way, there is no need to provide a 5-volt potential difference from the Arduino board. Now that we have the circuit done, let's take a look at the code. We start by including the capacitive sensor library and setting up the pins we use with it. In this case, pins 2 and 4. You can check Project 5 video tutorial, the Mood Q, to learn more about libraries. You can also visit arduino.cc/capacity to get a better understanding of the capacitive sensor library and some of its applications. Next, we create the variable threshold with a set of value of 1000. You will change this number after testing your sensor. Lastly, we create a constant to define that the LED will be connected to pin 12. In the loop, we use the capsense library that takes the number of samples we want to read from the sensor. In this case, we have 30 samples. This way, we can filter out false readings or unwanted noise. Then we print the sensor value to the serial monitor. If the value returned by the sensor goes over the threshold, then the code decides that the sensor has been touched and it can turn on the LED lamp. If the value is lower, the LED turns off. Now we can connect the board and upload the code. If I touch the wire, the LED turns on. Let's open the serial monitor and check the sensor values. Look at the values when you are not touching the sensor. As my hands get closer and touches the naked wire firmly, the values should increase. When this number is higher than the threshold value we set up, which is 1000, the LED will turn on. You can also use the metal foil that will increase the sensitivity of the sensor like this. This way we can monitor the range of values we're getting and tune our code accordingly. If you cannot see the LED turning on, try lowering the values of the threshold. Next time, we will use Arduino to control a software running on your computer.